Good morning. My name is Angela Cabellin, and I am the Chief Innovation Officer and Deputy Chief Administrative Officer for County Executive Calvin Ball. Thank you to all who are joining here today from our press, as well as those who are joining online. I want to welcome our elected official who's here present. We have Delegate Terry Hill. We are here at the Culinary School at Howard Community College. So let's also give a rousing thank you to President Daria J. Willis, her senior leadership team, staff, faculty, and students and alumni for being here for this exciting announcement today. And finally, we want to welcome a leader who has made today possible and who has a steep commitment to higher education and the success of all students. Let's welcome County Executive Dr. Calvin Ball.
Thank you so much, Angela. Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. It's quite an honor to be here at Howard Community College, the premier community college in our nation. In Howard County, we collaborate to enrich our community and create the very best quality of life for all. We received the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation Culture of Health Prize for our holistic and comprehensive approach to health and wellness. We were one of 4 jurisdictions in the entire nation. Just this year, the National Association of Counties recognized Howard County in the top 5 in the nation, receiving more than 40 innovation and leadership awards for our programs. And Columbia just received the safest city designation once again, which means every year I've been honored to be your county executive. We've earned that award. And recently we've been lauded as the very best place to live in the state of Maryland for people with disabilities. However, while we've proved to be a resilient community, we're not totally immune to the stinging and residual impacts of our pandemic. Across our great nation, higher education enrollment has suffered in recent years, and far too many of our students were faced with desperate situations, having to address both their academic and emergency needs, such as digital access to books, food, and transportation just to get to where they needed to go. For some, it was a difficult decision, and working to finish that last class to get their degree or their credential was on the line. Together, we can do more to get our students back to class and to work. 2 weeks ago, during my State of the County address, I announced that we were dedicating $3.5 million to support Howard Community College students. And today, I'm proud to announce that we are establishing the Complete for Success Scholarship Program. As your Howard County executive and as an educator in higher education, I focused my doctorate on our community colleges because I knew then and I believe now that our community colleges are the key to the best future for all. Especially as we emerge from this pandemic, we need to invest in our students so they, in turn, can reinvest in our community and building the best and brightest future for all. Our students are pulled in many different directions. Many are part-time, working, raising families, and doing what they can just to make ends meet. Sometimes they end their studies just when they're in sight of the finish line. And this new scholarship will allow our students, nearly 1,200 in all, to get those last few credits they need and complete their training or degree so that they are better able to focus on creating their best selves and their best future. While the scholarship covers the tuition and fees for those credits, nearly $1.2 million in funding is focused on essential and emergency needs. No student should have to worry about getting that grade and getting food to put on their table. These students will benefit greatly from the final boost to clear those last hurdles in their path, and this scholarship will help them get across that finish line. In addition, the Complete for Success Scholarship will provide skills training in critical industries to approximately 500 of our students. We are here today at this fantastic culinary school because culinary arts, culinary management, restaurant management, and baking and pastry arts are among the training that's available. In turn, we strengthen our industries, tourism, small businesses, and help support our entrepreneurs. Don't our students look fantastic? You all are doing us all proud. By investing in students, we are investing in our workforce. Other training will include cardiac monitoring and analysis, computer-aided design technology, construction management, early childhood development, and emergency medical training. These certificate programs will lead students into employment more quickly and will benefit our hardest-hit industries such as health, construction, and childcare. This funding will provide the staff to assist because we all need a champion sometimes. We all need that coach. We all need a sponsor, a mentor to cheer us on, to provide practical guidance, and help us all get across that finish line. I want to again applaud another transformational leader in Dr. Daria Willis for immediately bringing this to my attention and being that advocate for our students in our community college. Please give her a big round of applause. And I want to thank the entire team here at HCC, a team to help get enrollment to exceed pre-pandemic levels, and will continue to bring us through the most critical turning point in our county, our state, our nation, our world's history. I also want to publicly and personally thank Fran Trout, right there in the back, and her entire team. Their continued commitment, creativity, and partnership on this scholarship, ensuring that there are strong training components, is something that's going to lead not just to finishing the credential, but more jobs. And finally, I want to again thank each and every one of our students who wears so many different hats throughout the day. I want to speak to you when I say I know that sometimes it's challenging, but we see you. We're here for you. We support you, and we know that you will be successful. We believe that you will continue to make the difference in our community and our future, and make our community the very best for all. Through our strong partnerships like these, we will ensure that you can get here, you can get there from here. So go Dragons. Thank you.
I am honored to introduce Dr. Willis. She has a keen focus on issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is at the heart of this announcement. It is astounding that she is already trailblazing here at the college. Let's welcome President Daria J. Willis.
Thank you, County Executive Ball. You are a great partner for the college and our students, faculty, and staff. I am so grateful for this opportunity to have our elected officials join us inside the heart of our institutions and our classrooms to mark this wonderful occasion. With the Complete for Success Scholarship, Howard Community College and Howard County are taking an important step forward in supporting students from enrollment to completion. We are ensuring that students receive what they need to achieve our mission of providing pathways to success. This additional support for students is needed more than ever before, as you heard from our county executive. Currently, data shows that right here in Columbia, 31% of families live below the cost of living for Howard County. And the number of households impacted has risen over the past 10 years, and certainly during the COVID-19 pandemic. Education, though, is the best way for families to advance economically. Our own data proves it. Students who have their associate degree earn more in their lifetime than those with only a high school diploma or GED. In fact, the rate of return for HCC students is nearly 15%. And the students' financial advancement impacts themselves and their entire family, thereby reducing the cycle of poverty. But to get students to this economic success, we must first get them to complete. The Complete for Success Scholarship will serve students at the greatest risk of leaving college. Students who most need their degree or credential to start jobs or advance into better paying careers for themselves and for their families. As I well know, students often face barriers to completion that make the educational journey challenging. In my case, I had a child while enrolled in my undergraduate institution, and I struggled to make ends meet and to stay in college. Parenthood, dependent care, work obligations, illness, or finances are all barriers for students with responsibilities outside of the classroom, and those barriers I call life. All of us in this room have had to deal with it. In addition to scholarship support, Complete for Success will also provide emergency assistance and advising when students need help making ends meet and staying on the path to completion. Thank you again, Dr. Ball, Fran Trout, and Howard County government for your support and for making the Complete for Success Scholarship possible. And I also want to thank my team for working with Howard County for making this happen. Thank you all for your hard work. Howard County's investment is an investment in a brighter future for our students and a better future for Howard County. Thank you again.
As both County Executive Ball and President Willis have emphasized, the future of our community and our economic prowess is in our students. They are our current and future leaders. I am happy to bring up culinary student Kimberly Boyd.
Hello. My name is Kimberly Boyd, and I'm a 43-year-old single mother of two. I've been a student at ACC since 2020, and I'm studying culinary management, and I will graduate this spring in 2023. Since the beginning of my journey, I have received educational scholarships, so I know firsthand how important it is to students. Did I mention I have been a truck driver for 22 years? Wow. Yes, that's true. So enrolling into college and figuring out how to pay was really scary. When I came to campus for help, I bumped into a woman named Sharon Smickley, who listened to my goals of one day owning a food truck. She introduced me to Tim Banks from the culinary program and talked to me about scholarships. Being a scholarship recipient has allowed me to be a fully immersed student. It gave me time to stay after class, talk to my fellow students, chefs, and even be in the Pineapple Passion Society. These networking opportunities are priceless, and if not for those scholarships, those opportunities would not have been possible. Trucking is a 12 to 14-hour workday. Therefore, taking a full academic schedule or having time for school or clubs just would not have been likely. My scholarship paid for half of my tuition every semester, made all those things possible. I'm so excited that the new Complete for Success Scholarship will now help students just like me. Students who need additional financial support to finish their education. Scholarships have made the difference for me, and now the Complete for Success scholarships will make a difference for others. Thank you.
Wow, Kimberly, thank you so much. That was absolutely awesome, as our dragons are awesome. And we also have an HCC Dragon alumna. And I am so excited to have the alumni represented here because that is a testimony of the strength of the HCC community. So I'd like to welcome alumna Lydia Awebwa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lydia, and I'm excited to talk about my experience at HCC because this is a full circle moment for me because I actually work here now. Yes. So my time at Howard Community College started during my senior year of high school. I took an HCC Certified Nursing Assistant course that was offered to high school students through the Research Applications Lab. I was then able to take my patient care technician course here at HCC's campus, and I was able to graduate high school as a patient care technician. I started. I then started working as a PCT at Howard County General Hospital, and at this time, I was also accepted to start my associate degree as a Rouse Scholar here at HCC. While applying to colleges, my biggest fear was having my dreams cut short because of my family's inability to afford my college education. However, when I started my associate degree at HCC, I was lucky enough to be a recipient of numerous scholarships that eased my burden of paying tuition and brought me closer to my goals. With assistance from scholarships, I was able to dedicate a lot of time towards my classes, and after 2 years, I graduated with my associate degree during the pandemic. I then transferred to Temple University, where I graduated with my bachelor's degree this past May. I now work here in the HCC Continuing Education Department as a Skills Lab coordinator and an instructor for the patient care technician course that I took here as well. I will also be applying to medical school this summer, and thanks to HCC for jumpstarting my career. I'm standing here today as a product of the continuing education and associate degree programs here at HCC. Even though I just shared my individual story, I have 3 family members that started in the continuing education department here and went on to graduate from the nursing program here at HCC. Two of those people being my parents, who were career changers and immigrants. My parents were able to begin their CNA here at HCC after receiving numerous scholarships because they couldn't afford to go to school and go to work at the same time. I'm very grateful for scholarships here at HCC and for the continuing education and workforce development scholarships that were provided to my parents, because if they didn't provide those to my parents, they wouldn't have gone to HCC to jumpstart their career, and I wouldn't have been able to also come here to jumpstart my career. So I'm very grateful for HCC. The scholarships provided by the county will make a significant difference in the lives of many Howard County residents who need the extra help to begin their dreams, just like me and my family. It has the power to not only change individual lives, but even more, change the lives of families here in Howard County. So thank you again.
Lydia, thank you so much for sharing your inspirational story and testimony. This is such a momentous occasion, and again, on behalf of Dr. Ball, Dr. Willis, we thank you for joining us today, for joining in this momentous occasion. This now concludes the remarks portion. However, we need to benchmark this date, right? So we are going to be up here and commemorate with some photos. So thank you all for joining, and for those online, thank you for joining again.